Boom.
Boom.
Number 3.
Number 3. I love it. But here we are again, one more time.
Yes. Third time's the charm, we hope.
Yeah. I'm Aaron Gonders.
Jay Cundy.
Rob, that's all you need to know.
All right. We're here at Jay's Original Hoagies for third episode of Jay's Original Podcast.
Finally got 2 under. We got the first one out. I'm mixing and editing the second one. One cool thing is that I can see all the analytics. I don't know if anybody ever tells you that, but I can see how many times it was viewed, how often it was viewed, getting rid of these again, and at what time of day it was watched. So it'd be really cool is if there's something on there that you don't like, or you're like, yeah, this is kind of boring, put it in the comments. Let us know. There's no way to get better or make it more entertaining if I have no idea which part sucks and which part doesn't.
And I think we need to ask a few questions so they have a reason to write in.
I mean, the first one, I saw that the peak was when Aaron was just mentioning Deion Sanders. So do I just need to go Deion Sanders every 5 minutes? You know,
I don't think so.
Deion Sanders.
I don't know.
I think the question needs to be one question that people should write in and let us know. Who do you think is going to make it to the finals of the NCAA football?
Deion Sanders.
What's your opinion? Is it going to be USC, Alabama, Georgia, Florida State? Is it going to be? I don't know. Give us your thoughts. We'd love to hear the feedback on that.
And maybe something related to Hoagies. Send in your favorite Hoagie, what you want on there, how you want it.
I like that.
Because that could help us if come in and say your name or whatever. I don't know, and we can have it based on YouTube comments. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
or
too.
if you see one, you'd be like, yo, I saw one on the second video at the spot. What was it? Because all the sandwiches you see me making are tickets.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, all of the videos that you'll see popping up throughout the video, like you might put one now, all of them come from, Rob just sets up right behind the counter with a ring light over the sandwich, and then he just puts it together right there, and he just speeds it up.
Yeah, just cutting out the little bits of air in between.
The dead air. When we sit there and just look at each other like, what are we going to talk about?
What are you talking about, dead air? I don't have any dead air. Anyway, Hoagie shop today. We had a good day.
It was really busy, both here and at the truck.
Yes, you got to remember that the trailer is set up also 5
46
days a
and
week.
Sharon.
Yep, 11 to 2 in the Advanced Auto Parts parking lot. So please come on by if that's closer to you.
And Sam's is sort of next door.
That's right. That's right.
Also, something else. I don't know if a lot of people probably don't know, but we do sell our sweet peppers now.
Yes.
That's something we want to get the word out about. We put them in jars. We have our own stickers, and if you just want the sticker, you can come in and take a sticker and put it on something. So stickers are cool too.
Stickers, we got a bunch.
And then we should be coming out with T-shirts soon.
Yeah, well, I'm working on T-shirts.
As soon as we get that all put together, we'll let you guys know. So
we'll have assorted sayings.
Exactly.
Some fun sayings that we like to say, some fun things that others have said.
Some of the reviews.
Some of the good reviews, some of the bad reviews. I mean, you just got to wear them all as a badge of honor.
That's exactly right.
If it's a bad review, I just think that you work for Subway.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the, Jay, you said something, or maybe it was like last week or something. Somebody came in one of the old original shirts.
Right.
Right?
Yep. Hadn't seen one of those in a long time, but they're still out there.
When did you make the original shirts?
The year we opened in 2012. Handed them out to customers as they came through, and they're still hanging in there.
Yeah, every now and then, you'll see one pop up that someone's wearing, or someone will be like, "Oh, I have mine.
Yeah,
it's not clean or it doesn't fit, but I still have mine." You know.
Or they'll ship it to us on Facebook that their son's wearing it or daughter's wearing it at an event somewhere and things like that. It's all good.
Representing the Hoagie.
We love seeing the name out there.
That adds a cool vintage
Deion
quality
Sanders.
Exactly.
to the shirt.
Jay's original T-shirt.
We already have a cult following for the store.
Cult leader.
That's
cult leader. But now there's a small cult following a group of people that have the original shirts from Jay's Hoagies. I bet they're floating around in Goodwills somewhere. And
That would be hilarious.
Just some
If
other
someone
thrift
was like,
shops.
"Hey, I found this at the Goodwill or the Salvation Army."
I mean, those are some dedicated customers.
how many
Still
of those did you make?
Oh, man, a couple hundred.
I'm
Yeah.
sure some of them are like a chamois or two somewhere.
True.
You know? I mean, I
They're
can't
sleek
blame it.
shirts.
Someone's used it to clean up, something,
Well, most of the girls, when I
Oil,
gave it to them,
soda.
all I made was large and extra large.
Yeah.
So the girl says, well, I'll take it, we can sleep in it. So that, hey, it works out.
But now everybody seems like maybe girls wear big baggy shirts too, like it's nothing. So
Yeah, that's true.
still do
They
the large
lift
and the
in
extra
those
large.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. that's
Girls
exactly
lift in
right.
those.
Yep,
So that's
all good.
Yeah.
it's all good.
So what kind of sayings are we probably going to put on these shirts when they come out?
Oh, I know the number one.
Yeah, number one is bread so soft made my teeth hurt. Had a review. The heading on the review was, the first thing he said, put up on top was, you better have good teeth.
You sure you want to put a negative review on there? Though?
Sure, what the heck? I mean, come on.
It's hilarious.
I
Why can't you
believe
not talk
someone
about
would
it?
write that.
Plus, that's a stupid comment. Bread so soft it'll make your teeth hurt.
I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
I guess call me or text me the day before you're coming in, and I'll throw a loaf up on the counter and let that sucker get good
But I
and
mean,
crusty.
if it's so soft that it makes his teeth hurt, what's it going to be if he lets it get all crispy?
They
Just
got
gonna
Mike
I broke my fucking tooth.
scatter his teeth.
just have terrible teeth.
Or it hurt
Yeah.
the top of his mouth, tore the roof of his mouth all up. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Or he works for Subway.
That's true. Could be the comp.
The Subway Mafia.
You know, he's,
They're real. They came to my house one time. They tried to shut me up. I wouldn't do it.
I always said the subway police are out there. One day they're going to come walking in
They
there.
are.
We're all going to be in trouble.
Well, if they catch anybody, if they come in and get us, you know who might have tipped them off, or who might have pinched.
Who's that?
Well, the guy who comes in here
Yeah.
is the Subway executive.
I don't know. He might see this and be like, guys, I swear it's not me. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's awful funny that their new menu is awful like ours. They added capicola. Now they say they slice the meat.
They say.
They say
slice
it. They say it. What's the difference?
We slice the meat every morning by a licensed, trained trainer. And then when you run out, call me and I'll be there in 2 hours to fill you back up.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
They don't let the employees cut the meat.
Nope.
Scared to death.
They don't
They're
trust
trying
them.
to
They
cut
don't
their
trust
fingers
an
off.
employee.
I mean, come on now. You've been
Because you're
in there.
16-year-old kids. You're going to cut your fingers off. I wouldn't trust you on the slicer either.
I mean, I love the commercial because the slicer's like sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
And they say they were slicing the meat.
And you got Mahomes over there going, yeah, we got our fresh sliced meat now. It's like, okay.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure
Okay, you Jared. Tell me how you slice the
yeah.
meat. No.
Jared likes a footlong.
Well, you're not going to go there. We're not going there.
They got rid of
And
him.
he's like, don't go
Athletes,
too below the belt.
yeah.
He's like, you can punch him up top. Don't punch him below
Yeah,
the belt.
don't go there.
Athletes are they're better spokespeople
Yeah,
anyway.
'cause
That's
next
right.
they're gonna have the Jay's special, and it'll be
the roast beef
1
and
week,
Swiss.
yeah, roast beef and Swiss, and they'll
You
be
know,
like, this
make
is for all
Jay's
the
way.
Jays out there.
Yeah, made Jay's way. I mean, what the heck? It's just not right.
Well, it's not even what he gets though, right? Doesn't he have a regular thing that he comes in and gets?
Who, Jay?
No.
No.
Oh, the other guy? No, he comes in and gets different stuff.
He's
Has
he's
he ever
always
gotten the
changing it up.
Jay's fave, Jay's way?
I think he actually does get the Jay's fave. Every now and then he gets the chicken salad.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy, so we're just
He
giving you a
really
hard
is.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta
But
give him
still,
praise. We appreciate that he comes in here. Everybody that walks in the door is doing us a
Yeah.
favor. So we appreciate all of you that come in to see Jay's.
You know what else would be
And,
doing
get
us a
your
favor?
Hoagies.
You know what else would be doing us a favor? Hitting the like and subscribe button. Hit
oh,
the notification
there
bell.
it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
I like it.
Press the button.
Comment, leave us your favorite subs. Tell us what you like, what you don't like about the podcast. Yeah, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and since we're small, the subscribe might not even show us the video, so hit the notification bell too, just so you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand any of that.
And
but hey,
eventually,
whatever
maybe
they
we'll
say.
come up with something for like 100th subscriber. We're a long way away from there, so.
You can also share. You can also share, because I know we post these on Facebook too. So if you
Yep.
see it on Facebook and you
That's
like
right.
it, share it with your friends.
Yeah.
Jay's has a podcast.
And come in and tell
trying.
us about it too. Come in and be like, yo, I saw that podcast. It was awful.
Yeah.
You guys really
Nice
suck.
speak.
You guys
should
talk
just
about
back it up.
nothing all day.
Yeah. That's why, like I said, I like the questions. You know.
They're like, it's 40 minutes of my life that I wish I would have just killed myself.
It was good background noise as I was doing my studies or something.
I mean, I think that's what that one guy, I mean, he basically said, he pointed at the TV. We got a regular, he comes in all the time. He'll sit here for like 3 hours, just do his work in the back. And he said today he likes it because it's basically just white noise. Point at the TV, can hear that, hear the ambience, and then it's quiet.
I want to know what he does.
He's a food service?
Does he work? Is
He's
the
in
one
food
that works
service?
for,
Yeah, you said that he was a food distributor or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That's
I think
right.
you said Cisco.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Interesting. But it comes in. He was literally here for like 2-3 hours today.
He's been doing that for now at least a good month.
He's
he comes
probably
in.
putting in the orders for the other restaurants. Hey, listen, I appreciate him coming in.
Yeah.
Grabbing a hoagie, taking care of biz. We're here for you. You know that. I mean, any way we can help. Mm-hmm. That's the motto of Chili's,
Whether we
right?
can fill your tummy, make you laugh, give you a compliment, make you feel good for the day.
We certainly will talk to you. We're not a bashful bunch.
Unless you don't return, because if you don't return, then Jay will talk bad about you.
We always talk bad about you.
We talk bad about strangers. Stranger
right.
danger, that
Stranger
applies
danger.
to us.
Yeah. We hate strangers.
Very good.
So, Aaron, we've got another game type thing
Yes,
today.
we do. So we're doing the cool wall again, and there's kind of a nostalgic theme to this.
All right.
So I want to add a 4th level that's above cool.
Oh, okay.
And the 4th level is tubular.
Tubular.
Now that's going back to my era. I
There
like
we
it.
go.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Well, so what I did here, since nostalgia's the theme, I have picked out a total of 6, 2 for each of us.
6.
6 toys or things from each of our childhoods.
Okay.
So
I like it. I
we
love
got
toys.
Jay. Jay grew up primarily in, I would say, the 70s, right?
Yep.
Is that what
Yep,
you were about?
Late
Like
60s,
10?
early 70s.
Okay.
Yep.
70s, okay.
Yep.
Rob, 90s.
90s.
I was born in 1998, so I had the mid-2000s.
He's got the rollover.
Yeah, I got a weird rollover because I had a lot of 90s stuff, but
Now, I'll know some of the 90s stuff just because of my 2 boys.
so
Because that's the beautiful thing about having boys. You get to buy all the
here we go.
toys.
You know the rules. It's either lame, uncool, cool, or now
Tubular.
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 So we're gonna start out here. We're starting out in the 70s. Here we go. First one, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Rock'em Sock'em
Knock
Robots.
his block off.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
So
I mean, hey, in the 70s, that was very cool.
yeah,
I enjoyed playing
Very cool.
it quite a bit.
you had Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I did have Rock and Socket Robot. Love knocking the guys out.
I've seen Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I-
I played with them, but I never
Yeah.
had them.
See, I have never played with them. I've always wanted Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Do they still make it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah, and they were in.
They do.
They still
Oh,
make it.
I-
They're like a
They were in.
nostalgic toy.
They were in Toy Story too.
I figured with
Oh,
the
yeah, they were.
with the woke crowd. I mean, that would be too brutal.
Well, I mean, they're
It's
blue
just
and
boxing.
red, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Also, did you know that the reason that they're blue and red and robots is because, Jay, you probably know, there was some boxing match where some boxer was killed during the match. And it was just as they were about to release this toy. And they were like, well, crap, we're dead. Like, no one's going to want to play with this toy because this boxer was killed. And we've got Rock'em Sock'em, boxing guys. So what do we do? And the original creator was ready to just toss it out and never mess with it again. And then, like, his helper dude was like, well, what if we just made them robots and took the human element out of it? And then
Boom. The rest
boom,
is history.
the rest
Oh,
is
but
history.
you can like knock their heads off
Exactly.
and all that. Oh yeah, because that's
Because when you
humane.
punch them the
Knock
right
their
way, the
block
head
off.
goes up.
Yeah.
And that's where you win, or you get a point, whatever how you
Yeah,
want
I
the
have
game,
always
and you
I have
shove it
always
back down.
wanted to play with these.
It's a barbaric game.
It's a barbaric game, but I tell you what, for a nostalgia standpoint, and since these are so iconic, I think these are tubular.
Tubular.
And that's not just because I wanted to say tubular. I think these are actually tubular. This is an iconic toy.
I'll say
And-
it's cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cool.
I'll go
Because
with cool.
Consensus
I would say
is cool.
tubular.
I'm
It's
trying
cool.
to think. I mean, the racetracks and the train sets and things like that from my era were the best.
Yeah,
Those would be-
but that is cool.
But that was-
Rock'em
that was-
Sock'em
yeah,
Robots
that was
is
cool. I like
All right, do we want to go 70s or do we want to do a different era?
Let's go different era.
Let's go
All right.
90s.
No, we can't.
All right,
leave Jay
Rob.
completely out. I want to see if I know these.
We'll give you. Oh, here we go. The Furby.
Oh my God, those things.
These things
They'll
are
burp,
weird.
they'll fart, they'll learn, they'll talk to you.
Yes.
They'll keep you up all night.
Yes, but
And that was from the 90s?
Yep.
and now they have they've become kind of an interesting object. They're seen as evil in today's media.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like, memes or just like when they do pop up in
Just like-
certain things, they're usually
look,
like.
look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. These things.
But how can that be
they'll get
mean
you.
and evil?
Hey, I
It's-
It
mean,
reminds me of that one movie. What's the movie? If you get them by light, they
Gremlins. Gremlins were evil.
get them wet.
If the Gremlins were evil, why can't these be evil? If
Yeah.
they start out cute, just wait till you feed
See,
one after
someone
midnight.
needs to now
and
make
then-
a fan-made movie
Yeah.
where these things go evil. Like we just spoke into existence.
Well,
By the
okay.
way, if you do that, it's my idea, so you got to pay
Yeah,
me
we
for
want
it.
some royalties.
Let Rob know.
Rob gets some royalties.
Let us
That's only
know. Let us know on Facebook, Jay's Original Hoagies, or at Jay's Original Podcast. If you come up with that idea, we want royalties.
Right.
Yeah.
Only fair.
The thing is, though, Furbies were in a movie recently. It was a COVID movie.
Yeah, what was that?
It was that. Well, they didn't play like a humongous role, but they were there. It was what was it? It was what was the family name Against the Machines?
Oh,
Mitchell's versus the
yeah,
Machines.
Mitchell's versus the Machines. Yeah, I couldn't remember the
That was
family
it.
name.
That was a movie on Netflix.
Yeah, it's an animated movie.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Okay, animated, yeah.
It was
I'm
pretty
out.
good.
It's
But
it's funny.
They make it to the mall to shut down these machines with the kill code, and inside the mall there are Furbies, and the code for the robots takes over the Furbies, and they become evil and they try to kill everybody.
Sounds like Gremlins again.
Yep.
I mean, that's all I can say. It's a
It's
remake of
exactly
Gremlins.
yeah, but it's just one
That's probably what
instance
they
of
were
the
going
movie.
for.
But
There you go.
So-
like I said, never heard
Those
of
things
them
were
either.
weird though because it's like everybody wanted them. I didn't.
do you think they were cute or just
I thought
weird?
they were stupid.
Okay.
But again,
I think it's
I'm
more
I'm
girl thing.
I'm big on anti-fad. So even as a kid, when it was a fad, I was like, I don't
I
like
thought
it.
you said anti-fat. Are you fat phobic, Rob?
Fad. I hate fads.
You're fad phobic.
Fad.
F-A-D.
with a D.
D. Leaning
D,
into the
yeah,
D.
yeah.
Fad.
Yeah, well, but again, they look more like a girl thing than a guy thing.
I mean, yeah, but everybody wanted adults.
Think
wanted
about it as
Really?
so it could be a guy thing because, like Rob said, you can make them fart, you can make them burp, you can
Yeah.
make them do anything.
I mean, it learned
How
you.
did-
you
how
know,
did
it would
they
talk
learn?
to you. I mean, I think definitely some type of
It just imitated what it heard.
AI. I mean, it imitated, but it still it. I don't know how it worked, but it did learn phrases and would repeat it back to you
Yeah.
at random times. So it might have just been, it was on a time.
I remember them, but
Yeah, function, I
my
have no
boys never
idea.
had them.
well,
and
I tell you what,
never
I
seen
heard
them.
there's
I shouldn't
I'll
say
watch
I've seen
History
it, but-
Or
Channel.
they're just possessed by the devil.
I watch History Channel a lot because I watch
Gremlins.
I watch
Gremlins.
survival shows like Alone,
Uh-huh.
and
I like
and the
Alone.
commercials that they put on that show. Since it's History Channel, they were doing it like toys from the '90s or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And
Toys that
they
made-
mentioned the Furby, and they were like, the FBI hated the Furby because it could repeat state secrets.
That's getting deep.
What state's person has
I'm about to
got
say,
a
where
Furby
go?
and they're like,
That's,
hey,
that's the weird
we
thing.
gotta
There are a
have-
lot of weird people involved in the state. So
But okay, so you think that the president's having a meeting and he goes like, "Hey guys,
got
bring
my
that Furby. Check out my Furby." And is there, talking about
and the Furby repeats the
we're gonna
launch
drop
codes.
yeah.
No, yeah.
It's like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? Kill it. He
We're
kills Furbies now.
We're not going there.
So what do you think? Furby?
I think lame.
Lame?
Yeah, they're stupid.
Lame?
Stupid.
All right. Well, I was gonna go uncool just for the fact that it could repeat state secrets.
Yeah, I'm
but-
gonna go lame.
Lame. Okay.
If lame is the lowest that I can go, that's where it's going.
Yeah. Is lame
Okay.
the lowest?
I guess. Isn't
Lame
it?
is the lowest.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I say, yeah.
All right.
Lame.
Next one, we'll go
Lot
with one of
cooler
mine.
toys out there than that one.
We'll go with one of mine. Let's see here. I want to go. Not that one. I want to go this one. All right, this is Bionicle. These things were created by Lego.
Remember it?
I know exactly what it is.
These, this was a huge Lego product when they first came out.
So you built it. Let me see it.
Yeah, you built it, and so you know how with normal Legos, it's like the blocks and with the little studs on it, and you build whatever you want. These guys were they came as a kit, but they had a whole lore thing, and there was like there were CD-ROMs for them. They made movies for these guys.
I mean, Lego's been around for. I mean,
I never got into it. I know what it is, but I never got into it.
The Bionicles revived Lego.
Man,
a nut. He built everything.
I was not
But
into
I
Legos.
must admit that must have been after his time because I don't remember that one.
Lego,
I like
Lego
assembles,
was
not
struggling.
assembly.
Star Wars, he built
Yeah.
all that stuff. He built, but-
Yeah. I just don't want to build
was it called again?
I want to pull it out of the box
Bionicle.
and play with it.
But yeah, so all of the Bionicle. So a lot of the lore for this, like in terms of the names and all that, were taken from actually like Polynesian or like Maori mythology. So the interesting thing is that the Maori actually like filed a lawsuit or something against Lego for stealing culture or whatever. It's actually
Stealing culture.
It's kind of interesting, but they all have these different masks and they're all like elemental and all that. These things were huge. I had a friend of mine had a lot of these movies.
Before that were out, because I want to say Chaser had some of the Bionicles, but not that one.
The original Bionicle came out in like 2001.
Oh no,
I'm fairly certain, or maybe a little bit before that. But they got big. They were big when I was a kid. So
there was kits. I remember buying kits that had. I thought that looks like the logo, but again, I don't remember.
Yeah, they came in these canisters and all these little pieces,
Yeah.
and they'd link up all together. They had different weapons, different masks.
I just wasn't interested because, again, it was another thing I had to build, so I just didn't care.
Just wasn't your thing.
No.
So Lincoln Logs,
No.
Erector
I
sets.
just want the toy to work when I pull it out of the box.
Man, you're weird.
I
Right?
don't want to build it. I don't want an erector set, okay? I'm not an engineer. I want to just play with it.
I like to put stuff together.
Well, yeah, but it's got like cool swords and stuff after you build it.
Yeah, I can see
My fully assembled Leonardo had swords, and I didn't have to do anything to it to enjoy the fact that it had swords.
Fair enough.
that. All right, what do you call it?
Lame.
Lame.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I'm just gonna go uncool. For me, I mean, like I said,
But
again,
it's his childhood, so of course he's gonna think it's
I
awesome.
think
that's fine.
okay, I'll go cool.
But for me,
It's
I
not
just
quite
never messed with
tubular, but I think it's cool.
like I said, I
Okay.
mean, it's well after my time.
So it was.
But
tubular,
the average puts it
cool.
below the line, so it's uncool.
uncool. Yeah.
Break 'em
Okay,
apart.
okay, fine. I'll say it's uncool, so it's not lame.
No, but the average I met in the middle. So
I
it's
know,
uncool.
but just to leave it
Still,
at uncool.
it's still uncool.
Instead of
No matter what.
putting you at the bottom of the barrel.
All right.
It's still uncool.
I'll
no
just
matter
leave
what.
you visible
All right.
at the top.
And going back to Jay's
Oh,
era,
going back to 70s.
Here we go.
I like it.
Stretch Armstrong.
Oh,
He's
he's
You
been
can
around.
stretch
honestly, he's been around forever.
He
My
keeps
son,
coming back.
yeah,
Yes.
my oldest son had
Yeah,
Stretch
I had
Armstrong. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's that again after my time.
Stretch him, pull him, and twist him, all
The
kinds
cra-
of stuff.
the
I want to
crazy
say
thing-
that came out in like the late 70s.
Late
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, that would have been late
And
70s.
and now they
Again,
have
college.
Goo-Jitsu toys.
What the heck is that?
A Goo-Jitsu is a Stretch Armstrong,
Okay.
but they have different types of gels, different types of heads, and some of them are clear, so they can put things in it. So when you're stretching it, you can see things. They just started coming out with ones that
Interesting.
you press buttons on their head and they'll talk or light up while still being able to stretch.
You ever put one of these in a microwave?
No,
I bet you that can't be good.
That'd be pretty crazy, though.
it will. I've seen it
Okay,
on
when I was a
camera.
kid, I put it in the microwave. My mother caught me doing that. I might be kicked
I mean,
out of
you're
the
gonna
house.
have just a nasty gel storm.
Yeah,
like,
that.
from-
Yeah.
Can you
from
imagine
hell.
cleaning that up? That
Ugh.
couldn't be good.
Yeah.
I'm out.
So I've seen other stuff.
Let me
I've
say
seen-
this. Next
yeah.
time when we do this, I'm going to pick my 70s toys.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
If we want to do,
Stretch
yeah, if we
Armstrong
want-
again wouldn't make the list.
Well, that's what happens whenever
All
you
right.
get young people to try to like figure
Look,
out.
I was.
Right. Yeah.
There's a
I mean,
long
you gotta
list of
realize
70s
people from a
toys.
different
I know,
time
Rock'em
period.
Sock'em Robots,
that,
right?
that was there. That was good. That was good.
I was trying to find a nice way
Again,
of saying
that's been
old
around
without
forever,
saying
too, though.
old. So I said from a different time period.
There you go. There you go.
Sorry. Look, I don't know your '70s childhood in South Florida.
Well, you got to realize, like I said, late '60s. I mean, I'll tell you how. I was born in '59, so at '69 I'm 10.
Oh, okay. So I was just a little late.
Stretch Armstrong was, I want to say that came out.
Well, then
So you're telling me I
right
gave
when
you
it
too
came
much credit?
Probably. I don't know what you gave me, but you didn't give me the right toys.
It's like no. So what were the right toys then? What was your toy then? What did you
I
do?
got the racetracks. Like I
Okay.
said, the car racetracks and the
Slot
and the
cars
slot
and
cars.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
loved them. I mean, we built.
Okay,
I'd
okay.
have
Okay, but since
huge
we're on that, I have to ask because it does seem like your age, maybe a little bit younger and older, that is really into trains.
love trains. Yeah,
I just
I had
I don't get it.
Tyco. I had
What is that?
Lionel.
What's that about?
yeah, I don't
You just
understand
build, you
it.
just build train tracks. I mean, you could build cities and had all the parts, and yeah, it went round and round. I don't know. It was just, it was cool that it. Hey,
Oh man, I
it
just thought of a
worked.
great joke, and I can't tell you because it's just so awful.
off color.
I'll have to tell you
We're
later.
not going there.
Damn it, it's so good too.
The slot
Yeah.
car racing was the best. I mean,
Yeah.
if it came out right now, any amount of money, I know my two would be playing it, and the young kids would be playing it.
I think I had a train track, but it was the wood one that were stuck together, magnets.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't electric. You know,
Right.
you just pulled it around.
Yeah.
Or the little tyke one that was plastic, and they just it was about the tracks are like this thick.
I mean, a lot of people back, and it's still to this day, put trains underneath their Christmas tree going around and around. It's kind of a thing.
I guess.
Yeah.
I've just never
And
understood
there's
it.
people my age that have giant, I mean, like a whole blooming garage
Yeah.
with a train.
Those are
city.
like the hardcore hobbyist guys.
Oh, Lordy, yes.
Like they go around and they buy new trains. They work on they meticulously
And
glue
they buy
things
scenery.
together.
They
When I
buy
was a
Yes.
kid,
It's
little
crazy.
figures.
I
to
have high
stand
respect
around.
for that. I have high
That's
respect for that. 'Cause
crazy.
that stuff's cool.
We had
But,
that. I mean,
man, I
it
could
was
never.
it was on a couple sheets of plywood, and we had the tunnel, and we had you could launch a rocket. You'd back stuff up to put the rocket on it, and it would line it up and shoot the rocket off.
Oh, see, I'd never seen
I
one
mean,
of
there was
those before.
smoke
Yeah.
and whistles and train crossings, and the lights would come on. I mean, it was big.
So-
but the slot cars, hands down, number one. For me.
So the verdict on Stretch Armstrong.
Cool.
Complete,
It's cool.
incredibly versatile. He still has staying power today.
I think actually he's tubular.
You think he's
I
tubular?
mean, he's lasted this long, and he's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure if you went to the toy department right now, you could probably find that son of a gun.
you
couldn't
can't find him right now.
Oh, you
can
can't?
find the Goo-Jitsus, but when
Okay.
Christmas comes,
but it's a Stretch
he'll
Armstrong.
come out.
Yeah.
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 But Stretch Armstrong will come out during Christmas. He always
I'll go
does.
cool. I mean, tubular. No, it's not for me. But
I don't know
I'm
if he
gonna say
does
it was
quite
cool
enough
though.
to
It
be
was definitely
tubular.
cool.
He's
I mean,
cool.
Of course, you wanted to see you and your buddies would get together and see how far we could pull that
Yeah.
rat son of
It's
a
just
gun.
clear gel too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing how far
You could throw this
yank
guy
him.
off a building and see how flat he gets when he
Yeah.
lands. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I'd like to do that. Let's find one of those son of a guns. Let's just
Well, I've seen there's
throw it
a
off a high building downtown.
there's
and see
a
what it
there's
does.
I think I've seen it on Instagram Reels or whatever. This guy has this like Stretch Armstrong gorilla,
Yep.
and he just like throws this thing off of he throws it down through stairwells or off a tall building, and then he gets down to it, and we see what happens. Is the face is all like straight flat.
But
He froze it one time and threw
But
it
it's
off a
supposed to
building,
go
and it
back.
shattered. Yeah, it
Yep.
broke.
but it's supposed to go back to its normal
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
thing. Did it?
Yeah.
And by the time he got down there, it was still flat. I figured it would. By the time he
It doesn't
I mean, if I'm
rebound.
way up there. Baby.
Yeah. It's not like rubber or balloon where it's like boom and then it comes back. And
It
then
stays
it's
for
like a
a
flat.
thud.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like
I'll
jump off a
I'm
building,
game
your
to try
skull
that
doesn't put
anytime you
itself
want.
back
I'm
together.
in.
All right.
I mean, we all meet downtown.
What building we throwing?
I
up?
don't know. I mean, BOK's not going to let you up on the roof, so we can't do that one. But
That would be a little. I think we'd lose Stretch Armstrong.
I mean,
if we
you
went
think,
up to
do you
BOK.
think we could break them?
We could just dress up like
I would like to
janitors.
try that.
It's
See
like
if
a
we can
movie.
break.
Do like an Ocean's 11 thing to get in there.
You know, I'd say we start at 5 stories, and then we can just keep moving
Yeah.
up and see if he makes it.
Or you could just ask.
Now, that would be tubular. I'm in for that.
That would make Stretch Armstrong
That-
tubular.
Yeah, I want to see if we can break him. I want to see if we can break him. Not
All right.
freeze him, just a normal Stretch Armstrong, and we're going up, baby.
I have a
Drop it.
feeling, Rob. This one's your era. At least when I looked it up, it came out as your era.
Okay, I'm gonna take a
But
guess.
it's an outside thing, so I think you're gonna hate it and call it lame.
Yard darts.
Trampoline.
You guys didn't know.
Moon shoes.
Oh God.
Moon shoes.
That was
Never heard
before
of
me.
Was it really before
That's
you?
like mid '80s.
Did these really come out mid '80s?
Yeah, I'm like.
Because I saw
86.
commercials for this when I was a kid, and I actually had a pair of these, and I thought they were
Don't admit
lame.
that. Don't admit that.
Oh, we're not. These things were lame. I wanted to jump higher than what these got me, and it sucked.
Yeah, well, if you
I,
put those on, you could have gotten to the Bionicle that's
I
at the top
believe you on
shelf.
lame. What's the lowest? Lame's the lowest?
Lame
that-
is the lowest.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Throw
No,
that
see,
one
see,
away.
the
Burn
thing
it.
is, you're not
Where's
going to
my
be that
where's a-
tall when
where's
you
a
put
match?
these on. You're not going to get that high when you put these on because the stupid string, the bands in the middle will sink. Because
Yeah.
that's what's a rebound. That's why it was moon shoes.
People got hurt with those a lot.
Yeah, I can
I
imagine.
can see that break, twisting an ankle
Yeah, I'm
or
sure
stuff like
you got
that.
broken
So moon
ankles,
shoes are
twisted
lame.
ankles.
Knees and things like that. go
Really
out, especially a father
lame.
thinking he's gonna be cool with his son, and we're gonna see how far I can jump. And then
Look, son.
next thing you know, he's
I'd rather just have a pogo
at
stick.
St. Francis.
I had
See
a
it next
pogo
race?
stick.
Pogo sticks are cool.
Pogo sticks are cool.
I don't think I ever got past like maybe 30.
No, I
consecutive.
never counted that much because I got bored too quick. It was fun in short bursts, but I don't know if I
Yeah, if
could
you saw it
definitely-
leaning against the wall, jump on that side of the gun and go.
Yeah, give it a good
Give
like
it a
I don't
go,
know,
yeah.
give it a few jumps.
Well, some of them though, the spring would be too much, and so
Yeah.
it's like when you jump, you feel like whoa, just like pushes you off at the same time.
yeah,
Yeah, it depends how new it was. The
Yeah.
older it was, the spring got weaker and weaker. But yeah, you get on a new one, yeah, you can get pretty dang high. Now that can hurt you.
All right, the last one
Okay.
I think we all had in some form, but this was huge for me, especially my brother. The wooden Thomas the Tank Engine set.
Let me see it again.
No.
This is just like what I could find that was just small enough to cut out a picture of.
I
But-
remember it. That's
but
been
yeah.
around. That's been around forever. And that's
Yeah,
the one
but
Thomas.
specifically for me, it was Thomas the Tank Engine.
I was too old for that when it came out.
Man,
I
what a
remember
shame.
it, but
I
too old. for it.
remember it, but yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
My sister
I'm not
watched.
gonna, I'm not going to give it lame or anything
I
like
saw
that.
it
Yeah,
every morning
it
before
was-
school. But
Your
yeah.
sister?
Yeah, because she would watch it in the morning.
We
Oh, yeah, I
had
didn't watch the show. Yeah.
we had all
Knew about
kinds of
boys.
Thomas characters, and we had mountains, we had tunnels, we had a water tower for it.
Well, see-
Me and my brother used to build these things around our old house. We lived in farther north than where we used to be before we moved again farther south Tulsa. We used to live over by Jinx Southeast, but before that we had a different house that was closer to Midtown. And we would build these tracks through the living room. And my uncle would come, my uncle would build some stuff with us sometimes. Man, the Thomas the Tank Engine train set was peak for me.
See now.
See, I don't even want to
That's just
talk
like a
about
train
it
track
because
for
I don't
me.
want to shit on Aaron's childhood. You know,
You already
So-
did it once already with the Bionicle.
Yeah, well, yeah.